Between the 22nd and 25th of May, citizens across the European Union go to the polls. Until now, the purpose of European elections was to select the European Parliament, the bloc's lawmakers who represent their constituents and shape EU laws in Brussels. But this time around, there's a bigger prize. For the first time, most major EU parties, which are made up of like-minded national parties, have nominated pan-European League candidates to head their campaigns. The candidate of the EU party that gains the most seats in the new parliament will become president of the European Commission, one of the most powerful posts in the EU. At least, that's what the European Parliament says. But the European Parliament is only one of three main EU institutions. There's the European Commission, which proposes new bills and enforces EU law. Then there's the European Council, made up of prime ministers and presidents from the EU's 28 member states. And finally, there's the European Parliament, which together with the European Council decides on the final shape of EU laws. Until now, it was the European Council that picked the new Commission President, along with his fellow commissioners. The European Parliament only got to confirm them with a yes or no vote. Not so this time. A new EU treaty, which came into force in 2010, says the European Council has to pick the Commission President in light of the results of the parliamentary elections. For the Parliament, that means the candidate of the biggest party should get the job. But the European Council may have someone else in mind. They haven't formally endorsed the new election process and left the door open to choosing somebody else entirely. The Parliament has threatened to block any random picks, which would force the Council to make a new nomination. That means it could take months until we know the real winner of the European elections.